footage that arose last week and the week before and the week before and the week before and the week before, where there have been, you know, if not similar, awfully close instances. Have you ever gotten an explanation from the Israelis? Have you ever gotten a finding from the Israelis of what their investigation, if they promised one?
I'm not going to speak to private diplomatic conversations, Matt, but this is something that we raise continuously with the Israelis. The secretary has done so, other officials in our government have done so, and will continue to do it.
Okay. Well, have you ever gotten an answer from the Israelis?
I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna speak to the privacy of certain diplomatic conversations, Matt. But we have been clear that there is a moral and strategic imperative to take as many steps as possible to minimize civilian casualties.
That's fine. That's fine that you say that. But then when you are asked specific questions like this relating to specific footage. And this is not the first time that this has happened. You've been asked repeatedly about this, and then you come back and say, well, we've raised questions with you, we've asked the Israelis questions. Have you ever gotten a response to any of those?
These conversations
I'm not asking you for the details. I just want to know.
We have. These conversations are private. We have raised with the Israelis specific circumstances, and we have
you have
received
gotten answers?
Correct. I'm not going to speak to those conversations right now.
In any case, are you aware of that the Israelis say, we screwed up here?
I'm just not going to speak to the private conversations, Matt.
Like twice here in the last 3 minutes, you've been asked about 2 specific incidents. Have you raised?
We continue to raise with our Israeli partners the need and the responsibility that they have to protect UN facilities and to protect humanitarian workers so that they can continue to carry out and conduct the life-saving work that they're doing in the region.
I think you need to go back to NEA or whoever is in charge of this and get a definitive answer about whether you're asking about specific incidents.
We are asking and engaging about specific incidents, Matt. I'm not going to specifically read them out to you from up here.
If they respond to you, you need to come back and tell us what they say. And if they don't respond to you, which it sounds like may very well be the case, you should say that.
Matt, certain conversations, diplomatic conversations, sensitive, tough diplomatic conversations are best kept private. I assure you, though, we are raising these issues directly with our Israeli counterparts, and will continue to do so.
That assurance doesn't mean a whole hell of a lot if you're not able to say that you've gotten any response. I mean, you are the biggest supporter of the Israeli government. Not you personally, but the United States is. And if you ask questions about troubling incidents, which you just said that this one in Khan Yunis was incredibly concerning, and we deplore the attack. If you can't get an answer from them on this, what does that say about what the U.S.
Matt, we'll intend to continue to have these conversations with the Israeli government and raise these very tough and difficult situations.